Welcome everyone. Welcome to Tech Day Pakistan. It's our third event for Tech Day Pakistan, and we are back in 2024. In this event, we have more than 25 sessions, and we have more than 26 speakers. They will be connecting across the world, and they will be speaking on the various topic from Azure to AI, and they will be covering a lot of cool features, and then they will be demonstrating cool demos in this event. So first session in this tectonic hall is for me, and I am one of the co-organizer of Tech Day Pakistan, and I will be presenting Power Platform and the AI. So I'll share my screen and let's get started. So let me just share my screen. Yep. So yep. So today we will be discussing Power Platform and AI. As I mentioned, my name is Shakir Majid Khan. I am a Microsoft Most Valuable Professional and Business Application for last 3 years, and I've been working since 2007. So it's been around 15 years for me, more than 15 years for me, to working in technology, and so currently I am based in Sydney, Australia. Yep, so that's about myself. So currently I am based in Sydney, Australia, and I'm a Microsoft certified trainer as well. You can go to my YouTube channel, SMK Geeky Speak. I usually cover topic regarding the Power Platform and then and SharePoint Office 365, the technology across on the Microsoft stack. And you can tweet me on, or you can tweet me, and then you can follow me on Twitter or the X at meetsmk. That's my X handle or Twitter handle, and you can go to my website shakirmajid.com. So, where are my whereabouts? So, as I mentioned, I live in Sydney, Australia. So I moved couple of years back over here, and back in 2017. And yeah, I lived in Middle East as well. So Australia is around like 5, 6 to 7 country where I work. Yeah, so from 2017 till now, so I'm based in Australia, and here I am. So I will just stop sharing my screen and I will share my screen. So let me just share my screen. I'll just stop my screen and then I'll share my other screen where I will give the demo. Okay, so I'll share my screen. All right, okay, so let's just goes to, yep. So hopefully you can see my screen, and so now I will share my, I will discuss about the AI itself in Power Platform, and then we move to a, a new topic, which is Copilot Studio within the Microsoft Power Platform, and then see like how does it work. So what I will do, I will go um, to my site, so which is to go to Power Apps. So I'll just Power Apps and then make.powerapps.com. And yep. and then I'll just goes to so if when I goes to AI dot make the powerapps.com. So as you know that Power Apps is a is one of the application within the Power Platform, and it's basically used for creating the forms and the UI and the application on on the Power Platform. So you can take it as a creating a form-based application, creating a mobile-based application, creating a website, or creating an internet-based application. So it's basically the Power Apps is being used for those kind of applications. So what I'll do, I'll go to AI Hub and I'll go and check it. So I will click on the AI model. So we have like two within the Power Platform. We have multiple models. So some of the models are the pre-built. So the pre-built is like the the model itself is already there. You just need to train the model, and then it will start working. So and then there are just some custom build. So custom build model that you need to build that model, and then once you build that model, then it will be start working. So they are like kind of subtle difference between the subtle custom and the pre-built model. So what I will do today that I will just use this extract information from invoices. So this is kind of a bit of an old model, but it will give you a good example and good representation that how the pre-built model works within the Power Platform. So I'll just click over here and I have this model. So what I'll do that's I'll just use the I will just create my custom model over here. So I just first I'll let it train it through my invoices, which I got as an as a reference, and then I'll just train it so that it will be available to use in the flow or in the apps as well. So I'll just go, and it will then um, take me to one page, and then over there, then I just has to put my uh, some like the some fields over there. So I have one invoice. Let me see. Just stop sharing. I'm just stop sharing, and then I'll just goes to that file. So and I will do. Let me just goes to share my screen, and I'll share my screen, and then yep. So we are back here. So we have someone file. So I'll just open this one over here. So I'll open this invoice. So we have this, I have this invoice. So for me, I would like to grab those values from here. And then I know that there's a table over here, and then there's an invoice number, and then there's address and date as well, and then the subtotal. So what I will do that I'll go back to my I'll go back to my screen. Let me just see. Yep. Yep. So I can see like there are some of the default columns. So what I will do that I will just uh, and then these are the columns as well. So what I will do, I will just click on the next, and I'll create the collection, and then I go and add document. So I click on the my device, and then I'll add all those documents which I needs to be open for training it. So I'll just upload it. So it will upload the documents, and I click on the done. And if you see, it picks up all the documents. So I click on the next. So let's see if it is picks up the all the field which are there. So what happens that it will uh, automatically picks up those values which are there within the as a field. So you can create your own field, or you can use uh, the field which is there as a default. So I just use as a default one, and then I'll just move this, and then I'll just, yep. So I think we are, yeah. So and yeah, and I'll just take this out, and let's see. If so, the check means that it's done. So I just take this out. I don't want this information. I take this out. I don't want this information as well. I don't want this information as well. So I just want these customer number, invoice to the address, invoice number, and the date. So I just goes to, and then I'll just picks up this one. So it's already picks up, and then I'll goes to, and I'll goes to this one. Take this off, and yeah, and remove this one, and I don't want this one as well. So let's see. And yep. So just saying payment terms. So I just say not available in the document, and I just say not available in the document. Let's see. All right. And it will just, so all right, what I'll do, I'll just go back and then click again here, and I'll just go over here and just say which are not available. Okay. And then I'll just take this out. Not available, not available. Okay. So that picks it up. So I'll just need to take it off, which are not there, not available in the document, not available in the document. And yeah. So is there anything left? Yep. Payment terms are not available in the document. Cool. So, and then I'll just say not available in the document, and then not available in document, not available in the document, and yeah. So, and what I will do, I will just go here, and so I'll just take this off. Uh, yeah. So I'll just take this off. Not available in document, not available in document, and I'll just keep the address. No worries. So we have all sorted out. So I click on the next. So so like basically the idea is that you have invoices pattern, and you want to automate this one. So you are receiving those invoices in your email or Outlook. And once you receive those invoice, so what it does that a flow will pick it up, and then it sends this document to our AI model, and that the AI model, based on the trading and based on the invoices, it will pick up those values from the invoice. So you don't require any person who will be looking after each of the invoices. You can put up the logic that okay, if those values are there, or if the AI model predicts that it is the satisfaction rate of over 50% or 60%, so it will, so then you will say, okay, yeah, so that's fine, and then you will goes to for this one. So I'll just create this one. So So it just goes on training. So as I'm mentioning, it's not only just picks up the value, it will give you a satisfaction, the trust percentage as well. So which means that if it is above, if it is like 99% higher, it is higher the percentages is mean that the AI model itself is pretty confident that it picks up the right value. So for us, we can program it like we can check that okay if the trust if the confidence score is high, so then accept the value or just do something with the value or start some approval flow based on the value and ask and engage any human to ask that okay this value is like for if it's good or not. So let's just wait for some time and it will be start stirring. It will be finish it up, yeah, in some time. Oh, needs attention. I'll just go here. Oh, okay. All right, no worries. So what I will do, I'll just give this, no, I'll just use the same model, like the similar model back in in my earlier demo for the bootcamp. So what I will do, I will use that one rather than wasting a bit of our time over here. And then, yep. So what I did that I did the same thing. So if I just goes and and edit the model and show you. So I put like I did the same thing which I done here, and then so I just show you all the stuff. Uh, just take some time. So basically it's the same thing which I've done, which I performed. So yeah. So all those the voice. The titles and then everything. So I just yeah. So I'll just go back. I don't touch it. So I'll just because it will take some time. Let me just open the Power Apps again, and I'll go back to the AI model, and then I'll create um, the flow and the app based on this one, and show you like how does it work. So if I just goes to discard draft, discard draft. Yep. So if I want to quick test it, so I'll just quick test over here. So let me just check it and test it, and then I'll test it over here, and then it will when I just upload the file and voice over there, and it just picked it up. So if you see, so it picks up all those values over here, and then it picks up the address and then the vendor name as well, and then the invoice number and date and then everything. So which is quite good. Like if you this doesn't require any human interaction over here. So if I just use model, and what I'll do that's I'll create a power apps. So let's just create a power apps based on this one and see like how does it work. So yeah, so I have like plenty of time. So let's see. It will generate an app for me. It will pre-build an app for me based on my model, and we just run this app. We won't do anything into it. So I'll just run it, and then yeah. So if I run it, and then yep. So if you see, it picks up all those values. So yeah, it's quite good. Even I can drag and drop some. Let's just drag drop some values and some text, not what I'm looking at. Text, yes, let's just text, drag drop some text, and then yeah, and then yeah. So all right, I'll just what I'll do. Let me just yeah, and so I'll just leave it over here, and because I just wants to show you other stuff as well, so I will leave it over here. So the basically the idea is the same. Like it will, once you upload a document, it will pick the document and it will show the all those values over here, and then you can have a, and then you can play around with the data itself. So, and if I just goes back into this one and I'll click on my other one, and then and so see to that. Yep. So let me just use this one. Let's create the Power Apps and then let's see how it works. So I'll just continue this one. Yep. And just so is there any share mailbox? Okay. So I'll just take this off, delete this one, and let me just use the other one. Just give me a second. Yeah. And yeah. So I'll use this one because I don't have any shared mailbox. So I'll use this one and click on it. And yeah. So what it will does that it will send out any emails to me, and then it just goes into some of the in the flow itself, and then send out an emails to me. So what I will do, that's I've created another one, so I will just goes to my Power Automate. So I will just goes to my Power Automate, and then I'll goes to my flows. So I create a flow. Yep. And what I will do, I will just run this one, and I will import a file over here, and I'll run this one. So what will happen, that's I will, once I run this one, so it will be start running, and then it will send out an emails to me. So I just open my outlook.com. So what it will do, that's it will extract an information and it will send out the emails to me. That's uh, all this information which is mentioned in the file. So just send out an email to me in the table format and in the all the linear information as well. So which is quite good in our sense. So anyway, so I'm now almost uh, it consume half of my time. So what I needs to go. So what I will do that I will goes to our Copilot studio, and then and we will discuss about the Copilot studio in our session. So let me just stop sharing my screen, and I will share my screen towards the next one. So let me just all right, I'll share my screen. So the screen I'm sharing here. So Now, so the Copilot, let me just open the Copilot studio for me. So the basically previously we have multiple applications under the Power Platform, like Power Automate, Power Apps, Power BI also as well. And then we have Dataverse as for the database, and then we have a Power Virtual Agent, which is for the bots. So now Microsoft has update the Power Virtual Agents, or enhance the power, elevate the Power Virtual Agent to the Copilot Studio. So the Power Virtual Agent is now the Copilot Studio within the Power Platform of the Microsoft. So basically, the Copilot itself is a chatbot, and which gives you a a same kind of feel, a same kind of look and feel which you get in the chat GPT. So it's give you a generative AI based answer. So once you ask it, it will goes into, and it will give you a more human kind of answers to you, rather than kind of a set of answers which is given to you. So what I will do, that I will create a new copilot for my this demo. So what I will so let me just say Tech Day Pakistan, and I'll just say, and I will let me just goes with uh, PlayStation. Let me just check the PlayStation site. And what I'll do, I wants to know that what is the new games are available within the PlayStation. So what are the new games are there? So I'll just copy this one and paste it over here. So, and I'll just click on the create. So so what will happen then? It will set up a co-pilot for you, about for you, and then where you can have the multiples feature. So we can now evaluate over here. So before jumping into this one, we need to open couple of options over here. So now we have already have this option. So we need to open this dynamic chaining with the generative action. So what happens is that this dynamic chaining with generative action, that's it will it once you ask a question from the bot, it will automatically looks for the topics which are there, and look for the plugin actions which are there within your bot or within your copilot, and it will then translate the answer which is coming from any of your plugin action, and it will make into the as a more responsive and the more readable text for you. So that would be it. So that's a very good thing. So what I will do, that's why once I open this one, I'll just save this one, and yeah, so it is now been saved. So what I will do, I will go back to my topics, and then if you see, it has created multiple topics for me. So you have like goodbye or greetings, and then like if you wants to start over, so it will ask you that what it will be the what you want to do. So let's just say uh, so if I go to start over and show you, so it has like the multiple, like so you can ask that, okay, start over, or um, let's begin again. So we just let's begin again. And what I can do, I can start the tracking as well, and I can start this one as well. So it will let me know the dynamic chaining log as well. So as we are testing it, so it will let you know that, okay, where it has been moving from which topic to which topic, and how this chaining will is working. So let's just say let's begin again. So it will ask you that, okay, are you start? So it will give me to the trigger of the start over. So we know into the start over, and if you see it, just it's create a whole kind of a design mode for me, so where I can create my condition based on the input from the user, and then I get can redirect to the user to a specific information where it is wants to know. So I just say, so you say yes. All right. So before jumping into Copilots, so I will take you back. I will take you to one of the cool features of the Copilots, which is the plugins. So plugins preview. So if I just so I just created this plugin preview before. So I'll create a new plugin before. So what I will do that I will generate or context or external information inside. So likewise, when we ask from the chat GPT or a very simple question that, okay, please summarize, or please give me a more precise value information or in the detailed information. So I would also I can ask you. So I would just say, please detail answer with some example. Okay, so I'll just make it as like this one. Say, please provide the detail, provide the detailed answer for this. So what I will do, I will add here question, and I'll just say, please provide a detailed answer for this with some real world example. So let's just test this one. So I would just say, uh, so I will just ask, I guess Bermuda Triangle. Let's just test it. Yeah. So it is there, and then we just say, and theory of, let's ask about theory of relativity. That's the problem. Yep. So that's pretty good. So if you see, like, it just prompts me to some these examples. So what I can use this prompt or this AI plugin into my bot. So I'll just save this one. It may take some time to appear. So what I will do that we will go back to our Tech Day Pakistan, and now let's create one topic, and I want to know what the weather for today. So what I will do that I will create a topic for here. So I'll just say preview action, and then I will uh, what I will do I will just create from description, and then I'll just say weather, and then I'll say uh, weather weather for today, or the forecast for weather. Will it be sunny or not? So I'll just create this topic. So basically, topic is the very first element in the chaining of those. actions. So you can define that, okay, this would be my uh, weather one. So I would just, so let's just take this off, and so it just created with me. So I would like, so if I want like to, formulate it, so it gives me a kind of template kind of thing, so where I can start and then to do my and build on top of it. So I just don't want this one, so I'll just delete this one. I'll delete this one as well, and I'll delete this one. And what I will do, I will create, save it, and what I will do, I will go back here, and I will be here, and goes to here, and then goes to plugin actions, and then I'll create a plugins preview actions. So I just wants to get the forecast for today. So I will click on the forecast for today. Those I will use this action from the MSN weather. So what it does that we will provide its a value, and then it will I will provide that city name, and then based on the like the imperial, this imperial, or this like the, if I want in the Celsius or in the Fahrenheit. So based on that, we can get the value. So I'll choose this option, and then we need to enable this one, this option. So for this one, basically, as of now, all the environment needs to have the North America as their hosting environment. So if your environment is outside North America, outside United States, so it's not actually accepting it. So as far as I know, as of now, for like out of March. So if it is any news, like if there any change updated afterwards, so that's a different story. But I'm just yeah, trying to mention over here. So let me just goes here and then click on the finish. If it's all there, so what I will do, I will use this action and in my weather. And so over here, I would just say call an action, and so I'll use this one, and and so and I will ask a question that's, please mention your city name, and then I'll just uh, it's not a not a multiple choice, it's just a response from user, and then I'll just set the set the value as, yep, location would be var1, so it will be var1, and then I'll just save it, and let's just test it as well. So I'll just say, let me just copy this one. What's the weather like? So I'll just copy this one, and I'll just, yep, and just wait for it, and just, yeah. So just say the weather forecast for today is partly sunny. So basically, if I have already testing it on the other board, so it saves my value, and then it's know that I'm based in Sydney. So you wanna, so basically it's know the chaining, that's from where you've like what is your last input, and then it will provide the the engine itself, the last input, and it will create all those all the threads context from previously, and then it will give you a more responsive answer. So rather than you need to type and you need to mention those information again and again. So I just say start over. Yep. So I will just ask again. So I'll just say what's the weather in night. So what will be the weather in night? So let's see what it does say. So if you see, it will take me to that trigger or the topic, and it will show me like, okay, which other topic it will take you. So sometime it takes some time, and it takes some time. Some some of the time it will just kind of like the stuck. Yeah. So we just give 1 10 second, then we just move to our. I would like to show you another cool stuff here. All right. So let's just say start over, or I'll just start again from here. Yep, I'll just ask the same thing, and it should take me to the. Yeah, I think I have. Yep, see, so it should shows me over there. So I just goes here, and then what I will do, I create another topic, and then I will mark this topic as, let's just summarize, and then so based on the preview actions which I've based on the one which I've created, the plugins I've created. So I will just use that plugin, um, and then I'll use this plugin, and then maybe I'll use the other one which is there, and then I'll show you how does it work. So mm, yeah, just not this one, not this one. Yeah, no, no, no. I will just uh, let me just go back to leave. Uh, Good. All right, let me just go, and then yeah, I have a few minutes left, so I will just here and click here, and then topic, find from description, and then just a clarification, summarize the text, and or provide more information with real world and create, and yeah. So what I will do, I will please let us the input. So I'll just provide the input, and I'll just say user entire response, and I'll just hit call an action, and then and let me just goes into topic management, and then it should be there now. Mm, No, not this one. And let me just see if it is there. As I'm running out of time. Generative answer. No. No. Okay, I'll goes to my another one. Let me just goes to my. Just give me, yeah, give me. I have 5 minutes. I'm just stop sharing. I'll just share my another screen. All right. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, I think. So what it does, I'll just give you an example, and let me share my screen again, and then I'll just goes on to my. Yeah. Anyway, so what it does that it will. Let me just use this one. I'm just no, not sure. I think it hasn't ran it completed. So anyway, so basically, it will what it does that it will ask whenever you ask you some question over there, and then I'll just go see it. And as I mentioned, so you can ask any question, and then it will provide you the answer. So yeah, so that's the one. Anyway, so thank you all. Yeah, so thank you all, everyone. Basically, yeah, so we discuss AI model in our demo, and then you try to see the co-pilot as well, and then how it can help to create a more refined bot for our organization. So thanks, everyone.